The movie begins with a family. This family has 4 people. A man named Ki-taek, his wife Chung-suk, their daughter Ki-young, and their son Ki-woo. They all live in a small basement room. Their money situation is very bad. They work hard to survive. To earn some money they fold pizza boxes. But this work is not enough to meet their needs. One day, Ki-woo's friend, who studies with him in university, visits their home. He gives Ki-woo a stone and says that his grandfather sent it for him. People believe that this stone brings good luck. It is said that whoever has this stone will have an easy life. Ki-woo tells his friend about their poor financial condition. The friend says that he is going abroad to study. He tells Ki-woo to take over the job of teaching a girl he used to teach English. Ki-woo says that he is not even a college student, so they will not give him the job. The friend says he will recommend him and asks Ki-woo to get a fake degree made by his sister. Ki-woo's sister loves art. She makes a fake degree for him. Then Ki-woo goes to the house where he has to teach. The house is very big and beautiful. The family is very rich. This family is called the Park family. There are also 4 members: husband, wife, son, and daughter. The daughter's name is Dahai and Ki-woo has to teach her. There is also a housemaid who has been working there for a long time. Ki-woo gives a sample class. Dahai's mother watches the class. They are happy with Ki-woo and give him the job. Later, Ki-woo finds out that Dahai's younger brother, Da-song, loves drawing. They had hired many teachers for him before, but none of them stayed long. Ki-woo thinks that his sister also likes art, so why not make her the boys' art teacher? Then he tells Da-song's mother that he has a cousin who is good at art. He suggests they should hire her. The mother agrees. The next day, Ki-woo brings his sister and introduces her as Jessica. He does not tell her real name, so they don't know they are siblings. Jessica becomes the art teacher for Da-song. She says that she is good at drawing and also knows how to help kids with stress. She talks nicely and impresses the family. Now both brother and sister are working in the house as teachers. When Jessica takes her first class, the boy's father comes home. Then he tells his driver to drop Jessica at her house. The driver does as told. When Jessica sits in the car, the driver asks her where she wants to get off. Jessica says to drop her at the metro station because it is late. The driver drops her there. Jessica leaves her undergarment in the car on purpose. She does this so the house owner will think that maybe there is something wrong between the driver and the art teacher. When the house owner finds the object in the car, he begins to suspect something. He talks to his wife about it. Then the house owner's wife asks Jessica about that night when the driver dropped her home. Jessica answers that she got off at the metro station instead of her house. Hearing this, the house owner's wife is satisfied and lets Jessica go. After this, the family fires the driver. Jessica did all this to get her father a job in the house. Jessica suggests that her father has a friend who is a very good driver, and they should hire him. She then introduces her father as that friend. This way, Jessica's father also gets a job. Friends, if you are watching this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Now, the 3 of them, the son, daughter, and father, begin working in that house. They all work very carefully so that no one suspects they are related. Then we see that Ki-woo and Dahai start liking each other while Ki-woo is teaching her. Now, Ki-woo and Ki-young want to get their mother a job in the house too. But to do this, they need to get rid of the current maid, which is not an easy task. They think of a plan. They bring a special powder that can cause an allergy to anyone. They put the powder on the maid when she is playing with the house dog. The powder gives her a strong allergic reaction and she has to go to the hospital. Then Ki-woo's father goes to the hospital and takes a picture there. The picture shows the maid as well. After that, they take the house owner's wife shopping and show her the picture, saying they saw the maid at the hospital. This makes the wife suspicious. She says that she overheard the maid saying she has a chest illness. But the house owner doesn't believe it. The house owner then tells the driver to send a message to his daughter, saying they will be home in 3 minutes. As soon as the message arrives, Ki-young puts the same powder on a towel. The maid begins coughing again. At the same time, the house owner arrives. The maid uses a handkerchief and throws it in the trash. Then the driver goes to the trash and puts chutney on the handkerchief. He then shows the handkerchief to the house owner. The house owner believes the driver and says that the maid indeed has tuberculosis. She tells the driver not to tell the owner because it will make him very angry. After this, they fire the maid. The driver cleverly introduces his wife as a cook. In the end, she gets the job too. Now, the 4 of them, the father, son, daughter, and mother, are working in the same house. But they act like they don't know each other. Their lives are much better now. They get good food and a good salary. Kiwoo's birthday arrives. The Park family decides to go to a fun place to celebrate. They all go there. After they leave, the 4 people in the house start having a party. They're having a great time. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. The old maid is standing at the door. She says she has some of her things still left here and has come to pick them up. Jin-suk lets her inside. The maid goes downstairs. A lot of time passes but she doesn't come back. Jin-suk goes down herself and sees that the maid is trying to move a wardrobe. But the wardrobe isn't moving because there's a plate stuck under it. Jin-suk takes the plate out and the wardrobe moves. Behind the wardrobe there's a secret passage that goes down. The maid goes through the passage and finds a man there. He is her husband. She has been hiding him here. He has been hiding here for 4.5 years. The Park family doesn't know about this because the previous people who lived in the house never told anyone. The maid knows all of this because she has been working here for a long time. She hid her husband here because he owed money. If he didn't pay back the money, people would harm him. The maid asks Jin-suk to give food to her husband once a week. She says she will give some money in exchange. Jin-suk refuses and says she will call the police. The maid begs her not to do it. Jin-suk's husband, son, and daughter are listening to everything from the stairs. Suddenly, one of them slips and falls and all 3 of them fall down. The maid quickly records a video of this. The child screams, "Dad, my foot." This sound is also recorded in the video. The maid realizes that all 4 of them are family members and have cleverly gotten jobs here. The maid says she will send the video to the house owner. Jin-suk tries very hard to stop her, but the maid goes upstairs with her husband. Then she tells the 4 of them to raise their hands and stand straight. They do as she says. She also records a video of all of them in the table where they were celebrating. Suddenly, the 4 of them attack the maid and her husband. They take the phone and delete the video. While they are arguing, the phone rings. Jin-suk answers the phone. It's the house owner calling. She says that due to heavy rain, their plan is cancelled and they will be back in 8 minutes. She also tells Jin-suk to prepare food and make sure everything is in its place. During the call, the 3 of them keep the maid and her husband quiet and standing. Then they tie them up and take them back down to the basement. After that, they immediately start cleaning up. By the time the Park family gets home, they have cleaned the whole house. The Park family has no idea what happened while they were away. Then they hide in the basement. The Park family is busy eating. The house owner, Jin-suk, tells her that one night when her son got up to eat cake, he saw a shadow. But the shadow wasn't a ghost, it was the maid's husband. Everyone thinks it might have been a dream. It is also raining heavily outside. Their son, Daso, says that he will stay outside tonight. He takes his tent and sits outside. His mom and dad decide to sleep in the hall so they can keep an eye on him all night. They both lie on the sofa and talk to each other. Meanwhile, the 4 of them are hiding under the sofa. The house driver is worried. The house owner tells his wife that the 4 of them smell strange and it is hard to bear. He is telling the truth because the place they live in is near a dirty area where people go to the bathroom. That's why they smell bad. The 4 of them hear all of this and feel bad because once Daso said that his teacher smells like the driver and the maid. They think to themselves that they should change the soap and towels. But the smell isn't from their bodies, it's from the place where they live. When the parents fall asleep, they come out from under the sofa and go back to the basement. It is still raining heavily outside. When they reach their actual room, they see that the room is full of water. The window was left open, so all the water came inside. Now the place is not livable. They move to another place where many people are sleeping. They spend the night there. Meanwhile, Jin-suk gets a call from the house owner. She says that she is inviting Jin-suk to her son's birthday because it will make him very happy. She also invites Kyo, who is her daughter's teacher. Then the house owner goes shopping. When she gets into the car, she smells a strange odor from the driver's body. She quickly covers her nose with her hand. This makes the driver feel very bad because he doesn't want people to treat him like that. The house owner doesn't want to do it either but has to. Then the party starts. Kyo and his student are on the roof. Kyo asks her if she thinks they are like the others. She nods yes. But in reality they are not like them. Kyo thinks that if the people hiding in the basement come up, their secret will be revealed and they will be fired. At that moment, with a thought, he takes the heavy stone downstairs. The maid and her husband are there. Actually, the maid had died the night before. When they try to take her down, she tries to run up. Jin-suk hits her on the leg and she falls and dies. The 4 of them don't know about this. Kyo reaches the bottom, holding the heavy stone in his hand. Suddenly, the stone falls from his hand. But he quickly picks it up again. He comes to finish them off so that their secret never gets out. He would do anything to protect his family. Slowly he gets closer to them. The maid's husband, who had freed himself, puts a rope around Kyo's neck and drags him. He ties the rope to one place. Then he picks up the same stone. He tries to hit Kyo with the stone, but at the last moment he doesn't strike. Kyo runs away but falls and gets hurt again. Then he returns and attacks Kyo, injuring him badly. Next he reaches the party venue. His eyes fall on Kajin, who is carrying a cake and going toward Dasso. He immediately recognizes her. He attacks Kajin with a knife. Kajin is severely wounded. Kajin's father tries to stop the bleeding by pressing his hand on the wound, but it is too deep. Jin-suk sees this and realizes he attacked her daughter. She rushes toward him and a fierce fight breaks out. In this fight, Jin-suk kills him. The house owner wants to get his key, which is under the dead man. When he tries to take the key, he smells a terrible odor. He holds his nose. When the driver sees him doing this, his face turns red with anger. He grabs a knife and attacks the owner. He does this because the owner is only worried about getting the key so he can take his unconscious son, Dasso, to the hospital. Meanwhile, the driver's daughter is dying, but the owner doesn't even think about her. The driver looks at the owner in disbelief. When they take the key from under the dead maid's husband, they still cover their noses. This makes the driver feel bad because his own body has the same bad smell. He now connects himself to that man. He realizes that people like him are always looked down on with hatred and disrespect. Because of this bitter realization, he kills the owner. After that, the driver disappears. Kajin dies and Kyo survives, but he loses his sanity. Then a case is filed against the mother and son for cheating, lying, and being sneaky. But the court does not give them any punishment. It only gives them some instructions and lets them go. The Park family sells the house. A German family buys it, unaware of its past. In the same basement, the driver, Kadik, is still hiding. After killing his owner, he comes to hide there and no one knows about it. Then he wants to send a message to his son that he is still alive and hiding in that basement. He turns the light on and off as a signal. His son, Kyo, watches these signals through a telescope. Then he gets a code. He understands it and realizes that his father is still alive and hiding in that basement. He feels sad because they killed the Park family's owner. He goes in front of their picture and asks for forgiveness. Then Kyo says, "I will earn a lot of money. I will buy this house again. And Dad, come out from the basement. We will all live together again." The story then shows Kyo buying the house again. Kadik comes out from the basement and meets his son and wife. But this isn't real, it's a dream Kyo has. Nothing like this happens. The movie ends with this scene. Friends, if you like this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.